particularly that 7-over spell that he bowled yesterday. He was getting the ball to talk. Brendan McCullum pretty much had to send a message down to say, that's enough, thanks, Ben. Well, as an Indian batter, who do I not want to face fired up and wanting to make a difference and make an impact into the game? It's Ben Stokes.
Couldn't agree with you more. Just get the feeling he could be warming up.
For Ben Stokes, the balance of when to bring them in and what ends. Siraj was brilliant from the pavilion end when all the action was happening from the nursery end. Who can fill that role? Big inside edge. They didn't come out of the middle. That's going to take a little bit of the sting out of it.
Exactly, he is very wanted to, but he'll take the runs anyway, and India will take the runs anyway. It comes also. Every passing run, they get closer to the target.
That's going to make you feel very, very good. No runs from it, but the balance, full face. I want to try and send a message, even though he hasn't scored off it, send a message to every England bowler. My defence is tight. It's seeing right throughout this match as it's worn on variable bounce.
England almost need to look a little deep and say, the first 100 runs, 3 wickets they managed to get. And the next 50, another couple. About 155. That's when you start off pressure. And the last 40 runs, just 5 wickets in hand.
He's 31. You've got to try and find a way to make India nervous, don't you? And that's, first and foremost, you've got to get wickets, you've got to get KL Rahul and Shubman Gill, who have just spent time at the crease and can really start to sort of manage that run chase. They're probably the two key ones for England.
With every Indian batter, there's going to be a certain challenge. They've seen a lot of KL Rahul and Gill, bat lots of times.
A little false start. Yeah, I often, training pants and the like, you don't have pockets, so you avoid the fact that thumbs and everything is caught in it. Caught this time though for Ben Stokes, ball comes loose.
Just the thumb going inside the box, then losing control of the ball. Here we go.
What's he like, KL Rahul, as a change of bowler? Does he sort of reset himself fractionally, or is he happy just to keep going through that solid routine? No ball for Ben Stokes on his first.
almost goes through the same process every time he comes across a new bowler. You see what he's doing, what the pitch is doing at that point of time before he chooses what to play. He gets the ball that could be hit. Current form, I'm sure he'll try to attack it.
Top hands and just glided through the slips cordon from KL Rahul all the way to the third boundary.
That's going to frustrate England, and understandably so. They don't have too much of a score to defend here. Every run that's being scored by India would frustrate them a bit. More so if it comes of the edge like it did, but nicely controlled by KL Rahul there. Dropping his hands on that one.
Good approach too, when you're batting at the pavilion end slope. Too straight.
Good pressure in India. They need a couple of wickets from that exact spot, that 8.2 meter mark, to just kick away, and that's when the out will start coming in. And then India will put back themselves and keep playing the shots that they know. What a crowd. All 4 days, they've been really witnessing some superb cricket. Nicely contested, even though it's been warm most of the days. They've been there in big numbers.
Been a good mix for the crowds too, hasn't it? Between bat and ball, had 11 wickets today. Very good. Rahul 100. Celebrating the can't hitting runs. Halen runs, Cast gets his first half century, catches, run-outs.
Bumrah getting 5. Josh Raj has come back. And well. What a last 5 minutes it was yesterday. Let's not forget that.
Understand, Stokes carried on with Siraj getting wicket at Ben Duckett this morning in celebration. I'm supposed to say that backing out now is day 4. So tune out. Always just around the corner. Ben Stokes is just leading by example right here.
Waalaikumsalam.
After the ball from the nursery end, to full to Rahul. He gets the ball in hand and immediately he's in around that right area.
Brother nicely so far. Looked solid at the time that they lost it. KL and Tarun. Even in the first innings, they were really good.
Oh, and there it is. That's what they've been looking for. Ben Stokes in England, that kind of area to challenge KL Rahul. He flies through to Smith. It's the end of his first over of his spell. India 35 for 1. And there's that extra kick. Chance for England to have a think about it as well. Over a drinks break.
तेरा तो वो खाली कितना होता महीने का? हाँ? 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 बताओ। काजी भाई
Partnership between KO Rahul and the guys now 30, 51 deliveries
आए ना
there doing
ये
the job. Right at the start of India's innings, it was
का
Archer,
करके एक न्याय
extra
जाऊँ
cricket.
रहा
That's why never really looked completely comfortable. It was a pretty straightforward catch there to Jamie Smith. England were amongst it early. Straight into the gloves, and they celebrated there. They could have celebrated with the second wicket. It was Wokes. He's followed through usual safe pair of hands. Whether he's in the field or off his own bowling, or just one of those ones that's either going to stick or not. There's a KO Rahul in India. It was the latter. How much is that going to hurt them? Dropped on 5, KO Rahul. Now moved nicely to 21. Going to be riding cast out for the pavilion end. Rotation for the first ball. England will be looking for Cast to do something similar to what Siraj did from the pavilion end.
Has to, because there's a lot happening from the nursery end. Things have accelerated, isn't it now? Things were quiet, a bit of a slow burn the first 3 days, and then bang, they 4 points, 11 wickets already.
Certainly one of those games too after the spikiness of late last night. You both teams have continued on. Now it's a flip, isn't it? Because no, they all just want to take all that sting out of the game. They're just going to give completely strong evidence of any kind of defensive shot, basically to say here's the ball, long ball, that's going to take off the road well into tomorrow or not. You urge us a little bit, we're happy to get up and down the wicket. Everything that we're going to do is going to be in our favour, and that's where Ben Stokes is going to need to try and get something out of his charges. Where's Shoaib Bashir come into this mix for England? Washington Sundar picked up 4 critical wickets.
England will definitely need Shoaib Bashir to make an impact. This is why he's being picked on days 4 and 5 when there's a little bit of help for him to come, use his height, get a bit of drift, get the odd ball to turn.
From the opposite end to come through with some supreme Yorkers. Brighton Cast was the result of one of them.
Genius, well, not to bowl it in the test match, and then suddenly when the moment comes, goes bang, straight into this one. It's just some systematic driving path. It's a very different action to a Bumrah, so he's got the thumb that is slightly differently.
Another single for KO Rahul, 39 for 1. to length. He's got eyes on that. He saw it from his own seamers in the Indian side, try and pep away at that.
वो तो सब बहुत है तब बोला है कि मामा पीछे गए हैं तो बात खत्म नहीं की
And so, last ball of his previous over, found that right area. Behind to really kick before the drinks break. KO the ball. How quickly can he zero in on that again?
नहीं आता समझ लो 24 नंबर वाले दादा कहले थे 24 नंबर वाले कम से कम खड़े तो सुन ले हम लोग को बहुत है हम लोग 24 रन है ना वो लोग अपने मजलिस कर रहे थे अजनबी लिए मुश्किल है ना जो बाहर काम करने वाले हैं जैसे इंडियन पाकिस्तानी वगैरह उसी के लिए मुश्किल है
This is the ball you're talking about, isn't it? The one that just kicked away, stump line, KL Rahul opened up completely. And again, his technique coming to the pole, just dropping a miss on those. That's the length where he wants those to be. That similar ball that he got Mrs. Reddy with. Bumrah was consistently in that area today, doubling all his points and that.
The last thing they want. We've had some mix-ups in the middle of the pitch. India have offered up a numerous amount of run-out opportunities in their first innings. England weren't able to capitalise on the majority. What they did was that Ben Stokes' brilliance to get rid of Rishabh Pant. Every single opportunity that comes their way, they've already missed one. The caught and bowled from Wokes.
इंसान का है थोड़ा ना रोगी
You've won 2 of the last 3 matches here at Lords. Prior to that, only 1 of 16. They've managed to turn things around in the last few years. It'll be a real statement piece. They can make that 3 or 4.
Huge. Literally the new guard taking over for Indian team. A very young captain, a very young team. The average age below 30 for sure. It hasn't happened in a long time where such a young team travelling to England has done so well. And to be fair, I think they've dominated large parts of the series. So they want the bat to be in this place. They have a great opportunity to go 2-1 up.
40 for 1. When you grow up as an Indian player, you watch Test match cricket around the world. Is there a ground of note that every Indian, number 1, wants to play at, and 2, wants to win at?
The Lords would be right up there. I think in India we call it the Sena countries that you want to perform when you travel abroad. You speak to any Indian cricketer, they'll talk about performing well in Sena countries, South Africa, Australia. So every country has got its ground, which obviously is a lot more stature, like the Lords, NCB or SCB in Australia.
Ball and that finally didn't get through. Nice, doing a little bit more watching.
Bit of a rare misfield from Spencer. I don't think he got the favourite bounce, or probably just hit a certain part of the square and just turned in front of his hand.
Oh, and there's a loose shot there from carrom. and just watched KL Rahul with a forceful drive to Stokes. Thought he could repeat the damage. Actually fuller and lighter and had that shape away.
रजब में जब तुम कहा ना उनका ध्यान है रजब में तो दूसरा पसंद है
After the full wide one and lured Naya into the false shot, has gone full straight at the stumps. He'll come together with KL Rahul to decide whether or not they should go upstairs. And he's going to limp off. What a breakthrough for England.
Completely out of the blue, looking solid as always. The ball didn't do much, just came in straight. Don't know what he was thinking, Karun Naya. He expected the ball to probably swing away, but it just held its line, kept coming straight. Rather ordinarily, Dryden cast, loving it. An important wicket. Karun Naya goes for 15, India 41 for 2.
Well, Shubman Gill comes out for the final half hour of the day. Isn't it funny how the game comes full circle? It was Gill who was right at the heart of it with Zach Crawley at the conclusion of yesterday's play. When England were trying to run down the clock and prevent a second over being bowled, and now Gill comes out. With just half an hour remaining, England have been given a lift by that wicket of Karun Naya, and they would dearly love to see the back of Shubman Gill as well. Good evening, Ravi.
Good evening, Anders. I think what they want is to hit this step. They've not quite done it. You see that last delivery from Pass was close to it, using the wrist and hitting it around that woodland area. Sure, you'd expect a lot more. Expected the ruler would have gone now, so it's a big half an hour now that's scoring this.
2 slips, a gully, a short mid-wicket, driven out on the leg side for the hook. Starts with a very full ball that just curved a bit in the air, actually, right at the last minute, and that's why Shubman Gill missed that attempted drive. There is a deep cover out as well, so Stokes is mixing and matching his field here. Plenty of catches, scouts out as well.
Yes, and his would be up now that he's got a wicket, some shape there as well.
Well, there's a bit of rattle out there. Ben Duckett has made his way from Philly to offer some words of encouragement, shall we say?
Good evening, Shubman. You have a cup of tea?
Swung again, and Gill goes for the drive again and misses again.
Here's our Wilson, Jack, the captain. Wants to tighten up here. Good speeds in this over from Dryden Pass as well.
Wonder whether Zach Crawley can have a word in the skipper's shell, like, and say, get me away from deep balls and get me somewhere around the back so I can get involved.
Oh, when he came out, the crowd got involved, that's for sure.
Beautiful drive in response from Shubman Gill. He's not missed that one. We won't go for the boundary because it's running up against the slope. Could be in for a terrific last half hour here. 43 for 2.
I do believe Gill will play his natural game. He won't go into shot. He'll look to score and try another 20 runs or score. by tonight itself that India can go stumps is 65, 70 for 2. They've done a good job on our 600 runs.
आता नहीं हम बातें करते हैं